Okay, this meeting's going to be recorded um, for for record purposes. So if you guys are okay with that, we'll do good. Okay, before we start, here are some class rules. We would appreciate it if you have your videos on. So if you could do that right now, you can do that. Right. Okay. And then don't talk when others are already talking. And also a lot of background noises, you can mute yourself. And your name, you can have okay. You can have your name to what you want to be called in class. We would appreciate it if you have your name, and the country you're coming from. So you can set it like that. Okay, and feel free to ask questions or like the raise hand function in the Zoom meeting. You can always use that.
Yeah, if you guys need help changing your names, go to participants on the bottom, like the people icon, press that. Hover over your name, press more, and then press rename. So right now I'm renaming myself to Estelle Dash.
Okay, I'll rename myself too.
And I'll put facilitator here.
Uh,
Oh, also, when we actually start having discussions, you guys are allowed to be always unmuted because you guys are supposed to like easily be able to talk to each other. But make sure if you have too much background noise, make sure to mute. But it's okay to be unmuted.
okay,
So
excellent. Here are some things we're going to cover today. We're going to introduce you to our organization, Building Bridges, and we're going to introduce you guys to our program and in our organization. We're going to introduce ourselves, and we're going to have a breakout room event if possible, if you have time left. Okay, about Building Bridges, Estelle, can you explain to us?
Also, if you guys haven't tried renaming yourself to your name dash country, please try to do so we can easily get to know you better.
Okay, okay, so Estelle, can you?
Yeah. So a little bit about Building Bridges, the organization hosting this cultural exchange meeting. So we're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, which means we're basically verified by the US government. And our main purpose is to create bridges of connection between youth around the world using unique learning opportunities. And right now, we host free online English classes for children in just China and Korea, but we're trying to start up this new program where we impact more people.
Okay. Gotta explain this one.
A little bit about Building Bridges. We got the first place award from Youth Entrepreneurship and Finance Association in their International High School Social Impact Conference, and we're also 501c3 certified in the United States, which means that we're a verifiable nonprofit.
Okay, about the cultural exchange program in our nonprofit organization, it's designed for global students and not just students in China and Korea to practice your English speaking skills. And one of the benefits is that you get to know different people from different backgrounds. I think that's always an interesting experience to have since we don't always have that opportunity. Our meetings are going to be 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. EST, and that's going to be that the time's going to vary for different time zones, but that's how it is for EST on Zoom like this. And July 22nd, that's our first meeting, and we're going to have our next meeting on the 29th, so next week, and it's held once a week. So if you have any questions or concerns regarding the meetings, you can contact me, Aria, through Line, Kakao Talk, WeChat, or Discord. Feel free to ask questions, or if you have any suggestions of what you guys want to do, you can always text me that as well. Okay. Icebreaker. So we're gonna go around we're gonna go around answering some questions we have up here. What is your name? Where are you from? How old are you? What grade you're in, and what do you do in your free time? I'll go first. Okay. So my name is Arya M, and I'm currently living in the US, but I was born in Korea and moved to the US about 5 years ago. And I'm 16. I'm a rising sophomore, so I'm going into 10th grade. And I usually text my friends or call them, or I like to draw and paint in my free time. Yeah. So Estelle, can you introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, of course. Before I introduce myself, does anyone have any questions for Aria? Like anything about anything that she's talked about?
Yes, if you don't mind. I wonder how this thing is being operated. I'm a teacher, so
Oh,
there would be someone who would be asking the question, correct? And then it will go in all the rounds to all the participants, and you will wait for them to finish whatever they're saying.
oh yes.
Is that right?
Yes, that's how it is. So building bridges, we usually have classes where we teach, but this one's
Mhm.
more of a seminar type. We're thinking it's more of a discussion, or maybe even like we can have like small debates even. Like it's for more intermediate students that are already
Mm.
that have some sort of proficiency in English already. So yeah, that's what we're thinking of right now. Is that does that answer your question?
Uh, kind of.
I think
Um,
for this
I
slide,
have.
sorry, I think for this slide, we're just going around answering these questions. But like later, when we're actually discussing, we might like have one question on the slide and then one person can input, another person can input. It can just be like a natural discussion.
yeah, right now we're just introducing ourselves because this is our first meeting. Yeah, if you have any other questions or anything like that, you could just as I like said before, um Line, Kakao Talk, WeChat, or Discord if you have anything like that. Or also you can email any of our building bridges officers if you have any other questions.
Yeah, I think you have been emailing Stephanie back and forth through
Yeah.
email. So
Right.
you can reach out to our team there as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's good. Estelle, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Estelle. I am from the United States, currently living around Atlanta, Georgia. I am 16 years old. I am about to be a senior in high school, so I'm about to be in 12th grade. And in my free time, I like to read books, walk my dog, and help out in the community.
Okay, that's great. So, does anyone want to go next? Could raise your hand, maybe. No? Do you want me to call on someone else or
Yeah, sure.
um okay. Oh, okay. Morris can unmute
Yeah,
yourself and
yeah.
yeah.
And the first question, my name is Morris and I'm from Taiwan, and I just 18 years old. Well, I'm not sure what the grade I am because I just graduated from high school and I don't know what the university I will come.
Oh,
I will
okay.
go. Yes. And when I am free time, I just in this summer vacation, I always do some physical exercise and study Python and pursue and pressure study the calculate. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you like to exercise and things like that? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, who wants to go next? Oh, okay, Ira. You can, yeah.
Hello, my name is Yara and I'm from Japan, and right now I'm 15 years old and I am in 10th grade, and in my free time I into baking cookies and cupcakes. Thank you.
That sounds delicious. What kind of cookies do you like to make?
Today I made like simple chocolate chips cookies, but right now I'm really into making strawberry cookies.
Oh, wow. I love strawberry. I love strawberry anything. That sounds so
Mhm. It's really delicious.
Okay, okay, so Kelly, do you want to go next? Kelly Wang? I don't know if that's how you
Okay, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so my name is Kelly and I'm from Taiwan. And I'm also a teacher, teach Chinese at T-Tech
Oh,
in
okay.
Bangkok, in Thailand. And I'm 26 years old. And I like singing and dancing. And I also want to ask one question for my students, because like teacher Ken, we teach English, and our students, they are like totally, I think very fast. Their English is very basic. So if they join this program, is it okay for them? Or how
Yeah.
can you help them?
Sure. I can answer that question. Depends. If they aren't like as proficient as other students in the in our program, we can if you'll see later, we'll have like we'll have a breakout room. We'll have a breakout room activity. We could kind of try to match students where they would be the most successful with we can match them with other peers where they could be the most like successful with. And I feel like if you try to have a conversation with other peers who are around your age that could in English, I think that can help like refine speaking skill as well. So I think that would be a benefit. We can, and also they can make friends here. No? Okay, does that
Okay.
answer your
Okay.
question?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Ken, do you want to
All right.
introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Ken Kua. Originally, I'm from Taiwan too, but I have been living and working in Thailand for about nearly 30 years. I'm in my late 50s, so I'm quite old compared to my students, of course. The students that I teach are at the vocational school, so they are more or less grade 10, 11, 12, and 1 and 2 years of the associate bachelor's degrees program. What a while ago, what I'm trying to ask you was, I know my students well. They are very intimidated in speaking English, but they are very keen on typing or texting me. So that's what I usually do when I try to encourage them to communicate in English. We will start with texting a little bit, and later on I will coax them into saying words or phrases, things like that. So if you would allow them to do some texting, that would be super. They will surely
Okay.
enjoy it.
Yes, texting definitely if they aren't as comfortable with speaking, like the first thing speaking. Yeah, I think texting could be definitely a great introduction. Like
Right? For
trying to,
example, you can allow it in the chat. Let them do it in the chat as well.
yeah. Okay. I think that works for us. Okay.
All right, great.
Thank you. And Zoe, Zoe Han, can you?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, the connection here is not very good, so I can't turn on my camera.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself to us?
So my name is Zoe, and I'm from China, Shenzhen. I'm only 13 years old, and I'm now in grade 7. But after the summer vacation, I'll be in grade 8. Yeah, and I like reading books in my free time.
Okay, that's great, Zoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zoe, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, what type of books do you like to read? Do you like to read
Oh,
fantasy or like historical fiction? Do you know any good genres, book genres?
okay.
Well, actually,
When
uh-huh.
oh no, okay. When I was younger, I used to like fantasy and fiction. So type of like books that are more I guess like that have like a bit of adventure. Like some of my favorite series back when I was in middle school was like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like fiction too.
yeah.
I like to read like Dork Diaries and some Chinese books, but my mom just wants me to read like nonfiction more.
Oh, nonfiction. I think practicing reading nonfiction could be great for like for in preparation for a high school because like you might have to read scientific research papers or anything like that. So you can try to read maybe like a little bit. Yeah, but I
Okay.
think that's a good approach to have.
I read Dork Diaries too when I was younger. It was like really fun. I think fiction is just really nice to read when you like want to push yourself to actually read something. And it's like fun to get through. It's a nice story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we can do our breakout rooms. Okay, so in now like in a few minutes, I'm gonna send you guys into breakout rooms in Zoom, and then like within your group, you guys can discuss. Okay, you guys can discuss. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe I'll send you guys into a breakout room, and then you guys can discuss these questions, and then come up with come up with come up with an answer. Come up with an answer and you guys can share it for us. Okay, so the first question is if your group could meet anyone alive or dead, who would you meet and why? And if your group could witness any event in history, what would it be and why? Okay, so you guys can like think about that question for a little bit while I create the breakout rooms. Okay.
All right, we're here.
Hey guys. I think I sent the messages in the chat. Can you guys still see the past messages that I sent?
Oh, in the chat. Hold on. Hold on. Who sees your messages record?
In the chat box?
Yeah.
Right now I see nothing. Wait. Hold on.
I don't see anything either.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see yours. I see. There you go.
Yura, did you find it?
Not yet. Is it for like the meeting? Am I looking at the right place? It says like meeting chat.
Oh, let me just send it again. Maybe that'll work.
Thank you.
There you go. It just came out right now. All right.
Oh, it came
Got
out.
it.
Thank you.
Okay, that's
Thank
great.
you.
Mm,
Wait. So are you expecting us to type the response in the chat box or talk about it?
Yeah, we should just have an answer ready so that we can discuss it to everyone.
Okay.
All right.
So first question, if your group could meet anyone alive or dead, who would it be? I don't know if I want to meet like some big historical figure or like someone big in like pop culture. I don't know. Are you guys thinking more like historical figures or more like pop culture figures?
For me, I'm thinking about pop cultural people.
Who'd you have in mind?
I really love Taylor Swift.
Oh, me too. I love Taylor Swift.
So for me, I think it would be Taylor Swift.
Honestly, same. I really wanted to go to a concert in my city a few months ago, but I didn't get tickets. Isn't she coming to Japan?
She is.
Oh, are you ready?
She's coming to Japan. I
Alright.
forgot when, but she's
Okay,
coming
guys,
soon.
we have to end our meeting at 9. So if you could wrap up your discussions and come up with an answer, and I'll close the rooms and like redirect you into the meeting soon.
Okay.
Estelle and Yura, I nominate your answers because my answer would be fictional ones. For example, I just wrote in the chat, but I have not said it yet. I would like to see Wukong or the Monkey King God. And the event would be 1995, the return of Hong Kong to China. Again, that's my perspective. Why don't we go with yours, which is more trendy and pop, right?
Who knows? Maybe, I don't know what people will know better in the meeting, but we can try. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think we only have a few minutes left, so let's go ahead and go back
right.
to the meeting room.
Okay.
Well, Estelle, you and Yura seems to click on that person. So why don't we just stick with that then?
All right.
Okay. But did your group come up with like a different answer, or did can you tell me who was in your group?
For me, my group, I had Ken Ku, my
Okay.
senior, and and am I Estella? Am I reading your name right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Estelle.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Estelle. I'm sorry, Estelle.
You're good.
Okay. Okay. Estelle, can you talk to us about what discussed, like in your group?
Yeah, we mostly just discussed the first question,
Yeah.
and Yura and I both agreed that we both really want to meet Taylor Swift because we're a huge fan of her music.
Okay, that's great. Honestly, same. I love her music too. So I would love to like go to one of her concerts someday. But if the tickets weren't so competitive to get. Okay. Ken, did you have any other opinions, or do you want to share with us? Ken, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name.
I suppose I have to unmute myself. May I make a comment? I think the pace is a bit too fast for the breakout rooms. We don't even have time to finish agreeing
Oh,
on
yeah.
the first question.
Yeah, I know. I know. I feel that won't be happening so much like in like the later in like the upcoming meetings because we had to introduce ourselves and like the whole program and the process today. So I think that took like a lot of time today.
Yeah,
But honestly, I apologize too. Like I feel like it was like too little time. Yeah, but that won't be happening again.
yeah, next time it will
Alright,
be
yeah.
only discussions, no
Yeah.
introductions.
All right.
Okay. Ken, do you want to share anything or?
No, I barely have an opportunity to talk about the first item, but fortunately I wrote it down, but of course I didn't have the opportunity to run it by everybody. You see, so I thought, oh,
Okay.
wow, that's really fast, you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
yeah.
trying to like get a look at the pacing too, because it's just our first class as well. So we'll be working on that.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
definitely. Yeah.
if I
We'll
may
have-
make a comment, because when we're talking about other people whose English proficiency is low, we have to give them time to think as well, you know?
Yeah.
So because you ask them two questions.
Yeah, this definitely won't be happening like this, like it won't be this fast, like in the later. Okay,
Thanks.
then Morris, I think you had your hand up. You want to share?
Yeah. Well, I want to meet Morris Chang. Yes, it's my name, Morris. Origin.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. The man Morris Chang is a Taiwanese legendary businessman.
oh,
I listen his history when I'm child. So she is my idol. Yeah.
okay.
Then when I go to school, I must to make an English name. So I chose this, Morris.
Oh, okay. So I think that's a great thing. You have your name after someone that's that's successful in like a business term, and I think that's someone you can really look up to. That's great, actually.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we're actually kind of running out of time already. I think we have to like end pretty soon, so we'll close it off for here today. Next time it definitely won't take this like long to do the introductions. We won't even have the introductions, so we can spend like the whole 30 minutes just discussing and things like that. Okay, so I'm so glad I can have you guys here with us today. I hope you join again next lesson, and I'll see you guys there, I guess. Okay, bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.